how's it going? I hope y'all are having a really wonderful day and an even better summer. Today I wanted to make a casual and cozy little video where I share with you all of my summer favorites. And there are a lot of things that I've been loving this summer, so let's get started and let me start sharing my summer favorites with you all. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you all is right behind me, and this is my white bird of paradise that I recently got. And this is a gorgeous plant. It is so aesthetic. I love how large the leaves are, and ever since I got it, it already got a new leaf that came out, and it has another one that's currently uncurling, which is so exciting. I love when my plants have new leaves. My next few favorites are also plant related, and this is a new plant that I recently got, and I forgot what type of plant this is, but it reminds me of sort of the Jurassic era, and it makes me think of a pterodactyl, and so that's kind of how I relate this plant. I feel like it's a pterodactyl plant, and it has triangle shaped leaves which are really wavy and textured, which I think are beautiful, and this one sits on our kitchen island. And it is so beautiful and I love it. And then my next plant related favorite is this really cute satin pothos vine that I'm currently propagating, and I put it in this glass jar with water, and it has roots that are growing, which means that it is thriving, and I cannot wait to put it in some soil and watch it grow. And I'm probably going to make a video where I share with you all how to propagate this type of vine, so if you love plants as much as I do, get excited for that video. And now my last plant favorite is this really adorable succulent, and I would consider this a black succulent. It's really dark in color, and it's more green near the center, but then as you go towards the outside it gets darker. And this is such a cute little happy succulent. And that brings me to another favorite, which are Lush face masks. And I finished off this ODFix Lush face mask, and I decided to make a little plant pot out of it, so I poked holes at the bottom so that water can drain. And I have been loving Lush face masks. I made a video where I talk about the Lush face masks. It's like a tongue twister. Where I talk about the Lush face masks that I bought and which ones that I loved and what I didn't like about some of them. So if you'd like to see that, I will link it somewhere here so that y'all can watch it. But yeah, two things I've been loving: the succulent and Lush face masks. And that leads me into drawing, and this is the little succulent that I just showed you, and I drew it. And I've always loved to draw, and this was a really casual little sketch that I did while I was listening to music, and it was more for the therapeutic process of it all rather than to make it look beautiful. But I'm pretty happy with the end results for a casual little drawing. I've always loved to draw, and so this was really fun to do, and I can't wait to draw some more. And now my next two favorites are photography and filming related. So first let's talk about photography. As you all know, I have an Instax camera, and I love this camera so much. I mentioned it in another favorites video, but I have been back on it taking so many photos, and I wanted to share some of those photos with you all. So I selected three that I really love. This first one is the bird of paradise that's right behind me, looking gorgeous. Look at that, so beautiful. And then this next one is what my bath looks like when I prepare a relaxing bath, and as you can see, there's my plant matcha, and then our bath caddy, and then Lush face masks. And then this next photo is really cute. This is one of Chris where he's on the couch and on his phone and just relaxing, sort of what our life looks like in the evenings. And then when it comes to filming, I have this little thing, and this is for my Canon G7X, which is what I currently film on, but I also have an older model. So this is the Mark II that I'm filming on, and I also have the one that's not the Mark II, the model older than that. And that camera fits in here perfectly, and this is an underwater case, and then you can submerge it down to 40 meters. And I recently took this to the lake when we went there with friends, and I filmed that, so again, I will put that video up here somewhere so that y'all can see it if you're curious. But I love this case because whenever I do water related things and I want to film, I can pop my camera in here, and then I don't have to worry about the camera getting ruined by the water or anything like that. And what's great about this is it also floats. So let's say I let go of it with the strap, it'll still be there floating along. So this is great. I love this. It was really expensive when I got it, but I got it 3 years ago, and ever since then I've used it a lot, so it's worth it for me. So yeah, love this little thing. Now, something really exciting that happened this summer was that BTS released their new album, Love Yourself Tear, and if there's any ARMY out there, let me know. I would love to know in the comments if you're out there, if you watch my videos, if you love BTS as much as I do. And yeah, I have been loving their album. I've played it all summer long, and I'm so excited for new songs and new music videos and new everything. And I'm basically obsessed with BTS, so anything BTS related I consume, and I have been loving their album. Alright, so now my next two favorites are food related, and I love food, and I always go into an obsession with food, at least a certain type of food. Lately I've been eating a lot of sushi, and when I was a kid that probably was hash browns. I also used to have a pizza obsession, and I kind of go through phases with food, and right now I have been loving cornbread as a snack and seaweed snacks, or at least that's what I call it. This is roasted seaweed, and it is so delicious, and this cornbread is amazing. And so, yep, been loving these two snacks a lot, even though I'm not a big snacker, but occasionally you have a craving, so these have been great. And then my next favorites relate to clothing and fitness. I have been loving running. I've been going to the gym a lot to run and trying to increase how much I run each time, or at least do longer runs than I used to. I grew up as a sprinter, and running for an extended period of time was tough, and now I'm building up my endurance, so that's amazing. I've been loving running, and with fitness comes fitness clothing, and so this is just one of the tops that I got from Kohl's. It's a running shirt, or I guess like a workout shirt. So I've been loving shirts like this that are nice and breezy. And then I've also been loving Adidas. I'm wearing an Adidas top right now, and I own another one that's gray. I'm not sure if I own more than that, but I've been loving anything that has Adidas on it. I think it's super cool, and so yeah, I've been loving that. And then I quickly wanted to touch on TV favorites. I really loved One Mississippi, which was a show sort of created and written by Tig Notaro. I think it's really wonderful. They talk about really authentic, real topics that I feel like we all need to talk more about, and I really love the way that it portrays tough subjects in a very realistic manner. And then I really loved Anne with an E, and that one was definitely thought-provoking and a very deep show, and I definitely recommend that one. And then for YouTube favorites, I am subscribed to so many channels, but one YouTuber that I've been loving a lot lately is Ben Dean, and he does a lot of mukbangs, which is like an eating show where you eat in front of the camera. And I mean, I'm sure you all know what it is, but for those of you who don't, it's an eating show, and you eat in front of the camera and talk to the camera about what you're eating or about your day, or you can talk about whatever you feel like. But I've been loving watching those videos and any other video that he has, and if y'all want to see any mukbangs on this channel, let me know, because it's definitely something I'm considering. I think it'd be fun, but I'm not really sure if it's something that I would like, so maybe I'll try one out, maybe I won't, I'm not sure. And then the last favorite that I want to share with you all are my earrings that I'm currently wearing, and these are silver hammered ear climbers. And so I only have one hole, but you put it in that one hole in your ear, and then it's a really long earring that goes against the side of your ear, and I think they're so beautiful. And I can't remember the Etsy shop that I bought it from, but I'll link them in the description if you're curious. But let me do a close-up so y'all can see the earrings. And so there you go. Those are a bunch of things that I've been loving this summer, and again, I hope that y'all are having a wonderful summer. I would love to know what you've been loving, so feel free to let me know in the comments. And yeah, I think that's about it. I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!